I heard a girl saying this on TikTok, and I have to tell you in case you didn't see her video, but she basically said that when a man truly loves you, he will fix it. Like, there's no such thing as like, oh, that sucks, or oh, sorry, babe. You don't feel good. He's like, what can I get for you? What can I do for you? What can I send you? What can I make you? Like, your tires popped. He's like, let me come get the car. Let me help you fix your tire. Or like, he's gonna take it to somebody to fix. You know what I mean? Like, he's never gonna like leave you stranded or leave you in a position where he can't help you in some type of way. So if a man truly loves you, like, he's gonna make your life better in every single way. And that's just like the truth. And that's not like doing too much, the bar isn't too high. Like, no, like, that's bare minimum. Like, there's no such thing as like, oh, that sucks that like you have period cramps. Like, make me a tea, heat up my heat blanket, like, cuddle me. Like, simple.
This is the truest thing I've ever seen on TikTok. I met this man in May, started dating him in July, broke my leg in August. Since then, he has done absolutely everything for me. He's cooked me almost every meal. He's prepared me meals for the week. He's helped me take care of my son when my son was able to be here. He has bathed me. He's washed my hair. He has done my laundry. He's cleaned my room. He's cleaned my bathroom. He's made sure that my yard was kept up. If my freezer is broken, he's down there fixing it. I couldn't figure out my Ring doorbell, he fixes it. He has done everything for me that I possibly could have ever asked for, and then some on top of that. Ladies, find you a man like that.
When a man truly loves you, he will fix it.
Before I met my husband, I used to settle for less. Yes, surprisingly less. That was mainly because I was from a smaller area and there weren't really that many people to choose from. He used to complain a lot, and a lot of the things that I wanted to do, he didn't want to do. A lot of the things that I needed help with, he didn't know or didn't want to do them for me, which is fine, which I totally believe is because I'm a go-getter. My personality is just, you know what, I'll just do it. And like, poor me didn't really understand a relationship as far as someone being able to do things for me and not even have to ask for them. So fast forward to when I met my husband. We met on a dating app and he lived about 30 minutes away from me. So every time we'd see each other, I'd be like, oh, are you sure? Like, do you want to come over? Don't worry about it if you can't. And where I lived specifically too, parking was horrendous. So I was like, you know what? If you don't want to come, like, that's totally fine. But my husband being the way he is, and he's always been, he still is today, he was like, no, I want to come see you and I'm going to find parking. And lo and behold, he came and he found parking and, you know, we hung out. And one thing I'll always remember is that he rode a motorcycle. And when he wanted me to, you know, jump on a motorcycle with him, I was like, you know what? Why not? But I didn't have any gear. So what did this sweet man do? He bought me gear. Didn't say anything, didn't even look at the prices practically, just bought me as much gear as I needed for my safety. A helmet, pads, a new jacket. And he had me over there looking like this at the register like, it's been 5 years and we've spent one whole year together married so far, and that has never changed about him. And I love it because anytime I need something for my car, before I can even bring it out of my mouth, he reads my mind and he just does it. Or if I mention something, someplace I want to go, he will remember and he will make it happen. So I just wish me many years ago would have just known to never settle, and that if someone doesn't want to do something, they are showing you blatantly that they do not care, and they never will. Because I can almost guarantee you, wherever that other person I was dating, they are probably still the very same. And I'm over here living the best life with the best man, all because I said enough was enough.
Oh, it's true. My favorite thing about the man that I'm with now is no matter what the circumstances, he will fix it. It could be something so simple as his tone of voice, and he will immediately take accountability and apologize and say, you know what? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it like that. Or if I'm not feeling good, what can I get you? What can I do for you? How can I help you? If he's at work and I'm texting him that something is wrong or I don't feel good, his first thing is, okay, well, as soon as I get home, what can I do for you? What do you need? Listen, it's 2023. The chances of us finding somebody that's perfect is non-existent. We all have been through some sort of trauma or have had some kind of past, but this attribute that this man has exhibited to me from day one is something that is worth its weight in gold. Especially if you've ever been with narcissists or just rotten people who made you feel like you weren't enough or you weren't valued or that your feelings were invalid. Now again, he's a guy and he's not 100% tapped into his emotional side, but the second that he thinks that there's a possibility that it has upset me or he was making me feel any type of way, he apologizes. And that is so attractive and so admirable. And I think that is key to having a partner. It's even shown me things about myself and helped me take accountability. Because sometimes when I'm moody or something's not going my way, my tone of voice or just my demeanor, I'll take out on those around me. And before, I may have not thought twice about apologizing. I would be like, oh, well, they know I'm in a bad mood, so it's justifiable. No, it's not. So now I'm more self-aware and I will apologize or notice it and see what I can do. And that's not even the half of it. Anything else in my life, he's always trying to fix or handle. Anything to make my load easier. And that is a beautiful thing. So I know he loves me. And it's true. The right guy will know that you can do things on your own, but won't let you. And will always try to fix it, no matter what the situation is.
I heard a girl saying this on TikTok, and I have to tell you, in case you didn't see her video. But she basically said that when a man truly loves you, he will fix it.
Really?
Like, there's no such thing as like, oh, that sucks, or oh, sorry.
You're just now knowing this.
You don't feel good. He's like, what can I get for you? What can I do for you? What can I send you? What can I make you? Like, your tires popped. He's like, let me come get the car. Let me help you fix your tire.
Really?
Or like, he's gonna take it to somebody to fix. You know what I mean? Like, he's never gonna like leave you stranded or leave you in a position where
I didn't know that.
He can't help you.
I didn't know that at all.
So if a man truly loves you, like, he's gonna make your life better.
That's crazy.
In every single way.
That's fucking
and that's
crazy.
Just, like, the truth. And that's not like doing too much. The bar isn't too high. Like, like that's bare minimum. Like,
damn, that's crazy. Breaking news, everybody. If a man actually loves you, he wants to make your life better. That's crazy. Who would have thought? Did anybody else not know that? Like, is this breaking news to everybody? I'm telling you, man. Y'all really out here dating people who don't fucking like y'all. And the sad part is, you knowingly choose these people. And now it's breaking news that if a man actually loves you, he wants you to see you succeed and make your life better. Wow, man. That shit's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Who would have fucking thought? I mean, I don't know. God.
Basically said that when a man truly loves you, he will fix it.
And here we are again. Back so soon. Listen, she's on point, okay? I can't make this stuff up. As a man, we will do anything and everything in our power to ensure that our relationship is successful. If and when we truly care about the person that we're dating and we love them. Because guess what? At the end of the day, that woman is a direct reflection of us and vice versa. So if you're not getting that same thing reciprocated, you're probably in the wrong relationship. Because a man will literally move mountains in order to be with you and show you that he cares. There is nothing that we will do to know that our woman is taken care of. Nothing. It's just part of it.
So I stitched the original video that she's talking about, and to be honest, I don't really like how I went about that. So I'm going to try this again. Me personally, am not going to let my girl overthink, stress out if I can help her out. For the simple reason, I know how it feels to be in a weird situation, big or small, and to overthink it, stress it out, and feel like there's no one there to help me out. There is no way in the world I'm going to let my girl feel that same feeling if I can help her out. We're not even talking about money in any way, shape, or form. If I can just be there to mentally support her, help her realize that the situation is not that bad, and if we go and take these little steps, that stress will slowly go away. I have absolutely no problem in doing that. Why? Because I know how it feels to be in a situation and be like, wow, I wish I had someone there to help me out.
I can 100% confirm this is accurate because yesterday I popped my elbow. I did something really weird to it. It was hurting. I told my fiance and he went and got me ice, told me to lay down, put the ice on my elbow and told me just to relax because I hit my elbow. So yes, ladies, they want to fix it.
Now, the first thing that I would like to say is that your girl went snooping in the comments, and I was pleased to see that there were some people that were speaking on, you know what I mean, on shit being reciprocated. You know what I mean? Like women doing for the men and men doing for the women. We love that here. Now, second thing that I wanted to say, and this is just my opinion, I feel like your partner, regardless of their gender, should make your life better. Not necessarily easier, you know what I mean, but better for sure. Because your life should be A1, you know what I mean. You should feel close to, if not on top of the world, when you're alone. Your partner should be an asset, you know what I mean, an add-on, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and look, the third thing that I wanted to say is that I absolutely agree to a certain degree with what this creator said, right? That your partners should want to be attentive. They should want to help you when you have an inconvenience, you know what I mean, or when you're going through something. But I just ask for you guys to be self-aware, and when you have a general problem, you know what I mean, yeah, your partner should help you out, but don't go and create, you know what I mean, like, don't go make everything that you need their problem. Because again, I'm about both sides, right? And it's not wrong, like, if you're having, you know, like, period cramps, you know what I mean, to get up and do things yourself. I'm sorry, that might sound selfish as fuck, but that is the truth, because your partner is not always going to be there, you know what I mean? And when I think about it, it makes me think of, like, if I were to do everything for my kids, you know what I mean, and say, oh, you know, it's because I love you, you know what I mean, that I'm going to be at your beck and call, with, you know, or I'm going to do my best to be there, you know what I mean, and save the day for everything. You know, love, true love is not like that, you know what I mean? That's going to give you guys, like, the wrong idea. I feel like I turned out okay because my mom gave me balance, you know what I mean? And I feel like social media nowadays tends to have people believe that if your partner's, you know what I mean, not on your time, you know what I mean, or at your beck and call for everything that you need, then that means that they don't love you. No. You know, they can still tell you no and still love you, you know what I mean? Because I'm sorry, a lot of men and women need to start doing for themselves. And I'm sorry, there's some ladies And I say this because I love you guys so fucking much. I want you guys to, like, I just love you guys so much, and I want you guys to be the best versions of yourselves. And if you're, you know, needing someone on a consistent basis, you know what I mean, or looking to someone, you're never going to achieve, you know, whatever it is that you want to achieve, because again, that looks different for everybody. When someone is constantly telling you yes, it's like, how do you grow? You know what I mean? And that's why I say, like, your partner is meant to make you better. And that doesn't always, you know, just imply that they're going to make your life easier and do for you. By them telling you no and stuff, that, you know, can teach you, you know what I mean, to go out and do for yourself. To go out, you know what I mean? Because again, y'all have to retain some sort of independence. You guys are not one fucking unit. You guys are a couple, but you guys are still two fucking people that have two different paths in life, you know what I mean, that merge together, but you still have your own friends. You still have your own family. You still have your own jobs. You know what I mean? You still have your own hobbies and stuff like that. And that is the only way that you guys are going to be as happy as you are, is if you keep things the same, you know what I mean, as you did when you were dating before you got married or whatever. Just, you know, make sure that you guys, like, stay committed and respectful to each other and don't be fucking cheating. A lot of you guys need to focus on the bigger picture instead of getting all hell-bent over being told no. Or I'm sorry, I can't. Just... Look, if someone tells you, if your partner tells you, like, you know, hey babe, I'm sorry, you know what I mean, like, I wish I could be there, that's showing that they have empathy. You know what I mean? If they're still texting you and stuff like that, that shows that they care. If they're still making sure that you got home safe, that still means that they fucking care. You know what I mean? We should still try to, you know, nurture these good qualities, you know what I mean, in people in general. Because what I don't want to see is, and because I'm seeing it right now on social media, is a lot of women inconveniencing men for, like, I'm sorry, for stuff that you guys can do yourselves. I'm sorry. And a lot of that stuff, if they truly love you, they would already be doing it, you know what I mean, on their own, without you guys saying, like, okay, you know, like, I need it now, I need it now, I need it now, I need it now. And I say this with so much love and respect for both men and women. All I'm saying is, if you need help, that's fine, you know what I mean, but don't go and create an excess of inconveniences, okay, for your partner. Because just as much as they want to make your life better, they want to make your life easier, you should want to bring them peace and make their life easier and better. And sometimes that requires for y'all to do stuff by yourself. Imagine if if my mom told me yes all the time. Yes all the time. You know, like, I needed anything, she was just like, yes, 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 yes. She would be so overworked, so drained, and yeah, I would be happy, but she wouldn't be. And that's not fair. You know what I mean? I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, you know, that's not true. No, it is. It very much so is. Help doesn't come, you know, in one universal way. And love sure as hell doesn't. I feel like a lot of people want as much, you know, as they want to take as much as they can get that makes them feel good. You know, which people should feel good, right? But they want it to the point where it makes life easier for them. You know what I mean? And if it's one thing that I learned, and I'm going to keep it real with you, is like, I am way more happier now that I've gone through what you guys, like, actual struggles and just being told no. And these are even by people that I fucking love, you know what I mean? That said that they would be there for me, and they have stood fucking by me. But they are just like, you know what, just like, we've helped you, you know, in this instances, and they've given me balance. There's been times where they for sure have been there, you know what I mean, in hard times, have been like, hey, Jess, we got you. But then there's been also times where they're like, you know what, you got this. They've supported me by talking me through it, you know what I mean, by telling me if I need to call them, they're there. That is what took me to the next level to be able to be where I am today. You know what I mean? Still independent, still, you know what I mean, being able to take care of the people that I love. And they've given me the gift of growth, the gift of, like, trust me, it's just something that money can't buy. So don't think that just because your partner tells you no sometimes, or they can't. I mean, because not everybody has, all the money in the world. Not everybody has all the time in the world. I mean, so some people can't just drop shit, when you say, come, I need you. You know what I mean? If they're within your presence, obviously, and even then we have to respect that our partners are sometimes tired. You know what I mean? All I ask is for you guys to, step into reality and to look at what your partner's doing. Be self-aware and just, you guys need to work hand in hand. You know what I mean? Because a relationship can't be so one-sided. Obviously, don't be tolerating people not doing shit for you, right? Because then that just means they don't give a fuck. But just don't inconvenience each other too much. You know what I mean? Just try to have an equal balance. You guys deserve the best. You know what I mean? But just be vigilant and self-aware. Because relationships are a lot of fucking work. And right now, we need all the help that we can fucking get, you know what I mean, for those that are fighting, you know what I mean, to keep their relationships, and those that are fighting for them, for one.
So is it true that if a man loves you, he will do anything for you? So what we're really asking here is if love has a direct relationship with how someone treats you. And I think it does in many cases. If you look at the love hormone, oxytocin, you'll see that it's associated with social connection and bonding. So being in love with someone almost universally means that we will treat them favorably. However, oxytocin isn't the only thing that determines how you are treated in a relationship. Because high levels of oxytocin don't tend to last through a sustained period of time. You get a little burst of it, and then you go back to baseline. And that baseline behavior depends on other factors. It depends on that person's attitudes and beliefs. This study wanted to discover people's attitudes about love, and they identified 5 key areas about how we see love. For some, love equals possession. So love is about controlling someone. For others, love is about servitude. I love you, so that means I am going to serve you. I love you, and that means I'm going to be served by you. Additionally, so much of how we love is modeled by our parents. So the way we love is often the way our parents loved each other and the way they loved us. So if a man isn't treating you well, it doesn't necessarily mean that he doesn't have these bursts of oxytocin when he thinks of you. It may be that his beliefs or his experiences are influencing how he treats you more. But that doesn't mean that you have to settle with a version of love that that individual is giving. You deserve to be treated well. You are a person of value. If your version of how you want to be treated in love doesn't match up with how someone is treating you, then you just might not be compatible. Don't just assume a person that has physical feelings of love towards you will love you in the way that you desire. Pick a person with healthy ideas of love that will treat you well at their baseline, as well as in the throes of passion. That is the only real way to guarantee that you get the treatment you deserve. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time.